Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Food for Thought with Barbara Cooking Diva. Yeah, that's me, that's right. You're in a safe place where I get together with you guys every Sunday to talk about one of the four major F's in my life and perhaps your life too. That's faith, family, finance, and of course, food. You know it's my love. I'm a classically trained, certified culinary nutritionist and chef. And I bring to you nuggets of goodness through some interesting conversation with some dear friends and family members in my life, professionals in their own right, sharing on one of the major F's. And of course, every Sunday, except the fourth Sunday, join me in my kitchen where I cook up a delicious and nutritious meal and share with you. I miss you guys, so welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome, thank you for joining. And if you are here but you have not yet subscribed, what y'all wait for? Click the like button and the subscribe button up. It's so important. Leave me a comment. I like reading your comments and I do respond. So let's grow this movement of cooking divas and cooking dons. The foodie one a day. Come through. So today, I'm not in the kitchen. I'm on my couch. And joining me on my couch is none other than the love of my life, my rocking chair partner, my RCP, my best friend, and my husband, Donovan. Today we're going to take on one of the F's that looks at taxes because my honey has been a tax preparer for years and he is good at what he does. So I want to sit down with him and have a conversation and have him answer some questions that you might have regarding filing your taxes for year 2020. It was a tumultuous year and a lot of things have changed. People have lost income, lost their job. We want to know what to do and where to go. So we're now going to do nothing more than talk to the taxman. Taxman, come through.
All right.
Hey, honey.
Hey guys. Hello everyone.
So today, honey, I want come closer. Where I go like say you don't want to come close to me. Wait. Yes. So today, sorry about that, guy. Today we want to talk about taxes, what's deductible, what's not. I just have some questions, and I'm sure you too, as a taxpayer, have questions regarding what to do and how to file this year in particular. And just like you, I will be sitting down, you prepare our taxes, and I have questions. You know, I have questions about what happened if you didn't get the first round of stimulus, if you have a child who's 18 in college, didn't get it, all that good stuff. So honey, I'm happy you're on the couch with me again. So, can we talk about it?
Yeah, no problem.
So let's pretend I am your client. But after all, I am your client. I'm one of your clients, right?
All right.
So, one of the things I want to ask you is earlier last year, or late last year, when they gave out the first round of stimulus, Ogechi, her son, did not get his stimulus check. Now, can you explain why that may have happened for people who have kids that are 18 or older in college and they may not have gotten a stimulus check in the first stimulus payment that went out last year?
Okay, so basically the IRS, when they issue that the stimulus, if you're 18 and older and you're filed with your parents, you're not gonna get, they're not gonna issue you a stimulus check. That was when we got the 1,200 for individual, and if you're married, it's $2,400. However, this time around, the IRS did said if you're 18 and older, you know, for those college students and so forth, you will get that $600. So, if, for example, you have not received that $600, if you have not received it, you should go to the IRS website, go to Get My Payment, and check. Put in your information and check the date that you should receive it. I know some people are seeing unavailable. Nothing is there as yet. If you, I think we have until the 5th of February for those who's getting, whether it's a check or direct deposit. We have until the 5th of February. If you have not received it by then, don't worry. It can be claimed as a recovery rebate credit on your tax return. So, you know, as soon as the IRS start to the tax season actually starts the 12th of February. As soon as tax season starts, make sure you have your tax preparer, you inform your tax preparer so they can claim that on your return.
Okay, so for example, my son haven't gotten his stimulus check as of yet. So if it doesn't come through by the time the IRS start accepting tax return, you're gonna put it on his tax. You're gonna put it when you prepare his taxes.
Yes, it's gonna be claimed as a recovery rebate credit.
So you hear that? Recovery rebate credit.
Yes.
So you want to make sure that just in case by the time the IRS starts accepting taxes, that your child 18 or older in college did not receive the stimulus check, then you would just, your tax preparer, if it's a good one, will know that they claim it on your tax return so that you would get that credit. All right, so that makes me feel better. So I can then just keep an eye on that and check to see. You know, honey, one of the things that has hit home for a lot of people, and by the way, we're both educators, we're teachers, and so we are privy to a lot of what's happening in the homes and in the lives of our students, because they see us and they spend a lot of time with us.
Right.
And a lot of parents have lost their jobs. Some household, both parents. I spoke to a mom last week just discussing how we can help her daughter to do better in school and stay focused. And she revealed to me that one of the reasons why she doesn't want to turn the camera on, she's on virtual learning, she doesn't want to turn the camera on. And I'm always wondering why this young lady refused to turn the camera on. And her mom called and had a phone conference with me. And just real quickly, in that conversation, I found out that mom had lost her job. She's a single mom. She had to move back home with her parents. And the daughter just felt out of place. She's not in her environment. And she wasn't comfortable being seen on camera and turning on the camera, right? So if you've lost your job last year and you collected unemployment for any period of time, can that be considered in your tax return, or you cannot claim?
Okay, now, if you have lost your job for sometime last year, let's say that you have lost it in June, then you will get your W-2 from January up until then. Now, if you have claimed unemployment, if you have claimed that, right, then in January, when when it's almost time for tax season, when you're getting your papers, your paperwork, your W-2s and so forth, you should receive a 1099-G. That's for unemployment, and that will be used to file your tax return. But yes.
So that's a 1099-G,
G, yes.
right? So that's the form that they would look
Right.
out for. What if you're a small business person and you applied for the PPP loan last year and you actually received a PPP loan? Can that be considered as taxable income?
Okay. Now, for the PPP loan, if your PPP loan is forgiven completely, if it's completely forgiven, then it is exempt as income. So that don't need to go on your return because it's exempt as income. It's not income. It is forgiven. However, if it's not completely forgiven, if your PPP loan is not completely forgiven, then you have to put that on your return.
Okay. And that's something that you would discuss with your tax preparer, and they would be able to
Sure.
guide you as to what you should do.
That's
Because them
not
things
true.
are important, There are a lot of people who have side hustles, or have small business on the side, and when they file their taxes, they need to know these things. If they had applied for a loan and if they had gotten a PPP loan, they need to know that if it's forgiven, it's different, but if it's not, it cannot be considered taxable income. So that's
Right.
some good stuff so far. So
Right.
I'm going to ask you to recap because
Okay,
we touched on
now-
some good points. But
Let's you brought up small business. Because of the pandemic, a lot of people with small business are operating from their home. You have your little office in your home, and yes, you can claim deductibles from having your business at your home. For example, mortgage interest. Because if you have your business at your home, you're going to use more electrical, more light, and so forth. So, and mortgage interest, insurance, utilities, repairs, depreciation. Yes, you can claim deductibles. Those are deductibles on your tax return.
And then this is something that you would just discuss when you go for that tax meeting with your tax preparer. You'll say, listen, I had to move my business home, and now I'm running my business solely from outside my home. What can I claim as deductible? So these are some important things you want to write down so that when you sit down with a tax preparer man, you can maximize all the resources from him so that you can get full benefits from your tax preparation and just get proper guidance in preparing your tax. What are some of the things you're telling your clients this year coming up?
Okay, another thing you can think about too is if you're using your vehicle for work purpose, for business, you have to go to a client or so forth. If you're using your vehicle for your business, you can also claim that. The mileage, you can claim if you have to use the turnpike and so forth. You can let your tax preparer know so you can claim those.
Okay. Honey, there's something that I really wanted to ask you about and have you explain. Because again, when we look back at 2020, it was rough. It was rough in many ways. Not just dealing with the pandemic, but dealing with all the secondary things that happen and impact people's life as a result of the pandemic. And one of the things that has happened to a lot of families is that they've been forced to go to their retirement savings and to pull money out. So, what can you tell us about if you have had to withdraw money from your IRA fund or any investment fund?
Right.
How do you claim, or how is that handled
Okay.
on your taxes?
What happened? The IRS will send you a form once you have to, whether it's retirement, your 401k and so forth. You will get a form that you will bring to your tax preparer, so they can put that on your tax return, but that has to be filed as well.
Okay, so it seems as though this year more than ever, when you're gathering your paperwork, you have to make sure that you have everything put together. So if you take out money out of your retirement fund, your IRA, make sure you wait and you check that mail to make sure that that piece of document comes, that form comes, so you can put that with your paperwork when you go into the tax man. Then your mortgage interest, definitely you want to keep an eye out for that. They usually send that back in December, so you probably would have already received that. Just put it aside, don't lose it, because it's an important thing that you want. Remember also that you're going to inform your tax preparer if your child who is in college, 18, did not receive that second stimulus that we just got. By the time it's time for the IRS to start accepting taxes, you're going to put that, because you get the credit. Oh, they tell them what the credit name again?
Recovery rebate credit.
Right, so you want your recovery, say that fast 3 times. Recovery rebate credit. All right, so you want your recovery rebate credit. And then
that's for the stimulus if you haven't received it.
Okay, and then the other thing we want to remind them is the form. If you collected unemployment because you lost your job at some point last year, what a form name
have
again?
To file it. That's the form 1099G.
Okay, so the 1099G is the form that you will have to file if at any point last year you lost employment and you collected unemployment, right?
Right.
Okay.
And also, if you're self-employed, make sure you have your 1099 that you take to your tax preparer. Okay. Self-employed, yeah.
Is there anything new with the IRS this year that people should know about when it in regards to filing their taxes?
One of the major things is the stimulus, and that's the rebate recovery.
Okay.
The recovery rebate credit. Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of the main thing. And then the PPP. Once you've received the PPP, if it's completely, as we talked about previously, if it's completely forgiven, then that is it's excluded as income. Okay, so you don't need to file. But if it's not forgiven, then you have to file. Yeah, it has to go on your return.
Okay.
Right. Guys, just ensure that you have all your paperwork, your invoices, your receipts, any little thing that you have done throughout the course of the year. Make sure you always put those away, put them away, so you can have everything to take to your tax preparer. So it is easier, and transition goes through smooth.
Okay. Thank you. I think you offered our viewers and subscribers some helpful information, because honestly, me did have some of them questioning it too, and I got to him and I said, hold on, what is going to happen if Ogechi don't get the $600? What is going to happen? And he explained to me that it could be filed as a credit on the taxes.
And a lot of people is having that issue right now. They still have not received their stimulus. So just wait and see, by the 5th of February, and you can call the IRS as well if you haven't received it. But if you have not received it, don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Just let your tax preparer know so he can put it on you can claim it on your return.
Awesome. Now, one final thing before we close this food for thought with Barbara Cooking Diva and my honey Donovan. Today we were talking about taxes, and that falls under the F of finances. We need to know where money are going, and we have to pay attention with all the changes taking place this year. So, honey, I really want to thank you for coming on and sitting on the couch with me today to do this little conversation that can help people out. But tell us where we can find you and how we can reach you for those viewers and subscribers. My husband take care of taxes and I do it long time and I'm good. So tell us how we can reach you.
All right, you can look for me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Donovan Collins. Once you type in that, I'll come up. You'll see me, or I'll leave some information
in the description box. We're gonna put it in the description box. Plus, Barbara Cooking Diva on all social, Instagram, here on my channel, and of course on Facebook. You can find me there at Barbara Cooking Diva. If you find me, you will find him. So, yes. Once again, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us. You're in a safe place where every week I come to you with nuggets of goodness to help you to live a more fulfilled and enriched life. As we journey through this life, let's do it together, helping each other out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop a comment. If you thought this video was helpful, go ahead, leave a comment. And we want to grow this little subscriber. It's like a little train that code, tick, 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 and check, 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 and it's going and it's going. So I see you. I thank you for those of you who just recently subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody left me a really nice note, comment on my video last week. She says, never mind, you're gonna look back and you're gonna remember how slow you started and where you are. So thank you for that encouragement, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really, really, really appreciate you, because when I think about coming up with content and coming to you, I am big on informing and empowering, right? So I'm always looking to see how I can help to make someone's life better, because you guys help to make my life better. Sharing my passion, sharing my gift, sharing my craft. So join me next week. We're back in the kitchen where I will be cooking up something good. Tell me if you're liking the recipes that I have been doing. We're on a health focus. As a culinary nutritionist, a lot of my dishes are centered around health and nutrition and wellness. So, but them tastes good. So tell me if you want to see more of those healthy dishes, some of your favorite food. If you want to know the healthier version of it, I will definitely bring those on to the show. So thank you again, and see you next time.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.